Infinite Wonders, Exploring God's Nature.
Attribute 3. God is infinite. In our exploration of God's attributes, we encounter the profound truth that the Almighty is infinite. He exists beyond the boundaries of time, space, and comprehension. As finite beings, our minds struggle to grasp the full extent of God's boundless nature. The Scriptures reveal glimpses of His infinity, declaring,
But will God really dwell on the earth? The heavens, even the highest heaven, cannot contain you. How much less this temple I have built. 1 Kings 8:27 NIV.
This chapter delves into the significance of God's infinitude and its impact on our faith and understanding. To say that God is infinite means that He is limitless and boundless in every aspect. It refers to His immeasurable nature and the absence of any restrictions or boundaries. God's infinitude encompasses His eternal existence, unlimited power, boundless knowledge, and unending love. Being infinite, God cannot be contained or confined by any finite measure. There is no end, limit, or measurement to His greatness and vastness. Thus, His divine essence is greater than space itself. This means space itself cannot contain Him. He contains space and all that it encompasses, all the heavens, including the galaxies and planets, and all within, both spiritual and physical. Space owes its very existence to Him, yet He stands as a self-sufficient and self-sustaining entity, dwelling within the boundless expanse of His own essence. In contrast to mortal humans, whose existence is bound by the constraints of time and frailty, God's being transcends these limitations, rendering Him impervious to the restrictions that encumber human life. While we grapple with the confines of finite understanding, God's wisdom and comprehension extend far beyond our grasp, dwelling in the realm of the unknowable. His power knows no bounds, unrestricted by the limitations that confine human capabilities. Faced with our mortal limitations, God's infinite attribute serves as a reminder of His immeasurable majesty. It unveils the expanse of His being, inaccessible to the confines that restrict our understanding. The vastness of His wisdom and the magnitude of His power humble us when we recognize that our human limitations fade in comparison to His boundless nature. Just as a mighty mountain stands tall and unyielding, God's infinity towers above all created things. His eternal existence has no beginning and no end, transcending the confines of temporal existence. His infiniteness is like a vast universe, stretching beyond the reaches of human exploration, revealing the immeasurable depths of His wisdom and knowledge. The infinity of God also highlights His immeasurable love, mercy, and grace. His love knows no bounds and extends to all of creation. He is able to reach every heart, meet every need, and pour out His abundant blessings without constraint. God's infinite nature assures us of His omnipresence, meaning He is present everywhere at all times. He is not limited to a specific location or confined by physical boundaries. His presence fills the entire universe and extends beyond it. Recognizing God's infinite nature invites us to approach Him with reverence and awe. It humbles us to acknowledge our limited understanding and capacity in comparison to His vastness. It encourages us to seek His guidance, wisdom, and provision, knowing that He is able to do exceedingly abundantly above all we can ask or imagine. In our relationship with God, His infinite nature assures us that there is no situation, challenge, or need that is too great for Him. We can rest in the assurance that He is able to meet us where we are and exceed our expectations. Ultimately, God's infinity invites us to worship and adore Him, recognizing that He is beyond our understanding and that we are nothing compared to Him. Therefore, He is deserving of all honor and praise.